What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another mock draft. This is mock draft 4.0. There's gonna be a lot of things different this time around. A lot of stuff to talk about each prospect. Let's get right into it. Actually, first, don't forget every like on all my combined mock draft videos. For every 100 likes will be an extra round on my final mock draft, whenever that turns out to be, before the NFL draft comes in April. Anyways, let's get right into it, starting with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who obviously take Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson, with the #1 overall pick. Some say one of the greatest QB prospects of all time, probably the best since Andrew Luck at the very least. Future star, in my opinion. Love what I see from Trevor Lawrence. #2 overall, the New York Jets. Probably a quarterback here, although they have a lot of needs. They could really go anywhere. They could even trade down for more picks. They need so much. Honestly, drafting any position would not be a mistake here, honestly. Well, maybe a kicker / punter. But anyways, I think it's going to be quarterback. I think it's going to be Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU, the second best quarterback in the draft. #3 is the Miami Dolphins. This could be a trade down spot, but I do not think it is. I think it's going to be a weapon. I'm not on board with the QB talk. Obviously, I think if they can get Deshaun Watson, they're going to do that, obviously. But they're not going to draft a quarterback, I don't think. So, could be Penei Sewell, but I'm going to go with a wide receiver weapon. And I'm going to go with a guy like Devontae Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama, just because of the Alabama connection with him and Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback, which obviously none of that could matter if they land Deshaun Watson. And if they do land Deshaun Watson before, then they probably go Jamar Chase. But based on what's going on right now, it's going to be Devontae Smith. #4, the Atlanta Falcons. I think this is also a quarterback spot. Probably not a day one starter, but a guy who can develop behind Matt Ryan for probably about a year and then start the next season. And third best quarterback on the board, in my opinion, is Justin Fields, quarterback out of Ohio State. Although he could be falling. I've heard a lot of things of him starting to fall, but I think it's just really a good place to go for Atlanta here. #5, the Cincinnati Bengals, another team with a lot of needs. Do they go to protect Joe Burrow, or do they give Joe Burrow a weapon? I think they side with the protection of Joe Burrow and go with Penei Sewell, tackle out of Oregon. Very, very good prospect here. I've seen a lot of stuff lately about Rashawn Slater possibly being the best tackle / offensive lineman in the draft. This website still has Sam Cosmi above Rashawn Slater, which I do not agree with at all. Right now, I'm starting to give the slight edge to Penei Sewell, but in time that could be changing as well. #6, in my opinion, definitely a wide receiver spot here. That's going to be Jamar Chase out of LSU. #7, the Detroit Lions. This was a spot that I was considering going quarterback with, but obviously the trade of Jared Goff and Matt Stafford has occurred. And it seems like Jared Goff, the Lions are going to try out Jared Goff for a while. It seems like they like Jared Goff, which makes me think it's not going to be a quarterback. Well, in that case, it's going to be a wide receiver or a corner. And with a wide receiver, with the ability of Jalen Waddle on the board, I think the Lions would be crazy to pass up on him. So, Jalen Waddle to the Lions. Now, quarterback is a spot for the Panthers that they could go. Obviously, every single mock draft I think so far I've given Micah Parsons to the Panthers, my favorite team. I do like Micah Parsons, but it actually has arose with some issues. I think it's behavioral issues. I'm not sure if there's any charges against him or anything like that, but that could help him fall in the draft. Well, not help him, hurt him and make him fall in the draft. With that said, I am going to go with something different. Yes, very surprising, I know. I'm not going to go with Micah Parsons this time. I think I would rather obviously have Deshaun Watson, which I think is still a definite possibility. But right now, I'm basing this mock draft off right now, and right now we don't have Deshaun Watson. So I'm going with a quarterback with the 4th best in the draft, believe it or not, Trey Lance, quarterback out of North Dakota State is going to be the selection here. Number 9 is going to be the Denver Broncos. A lot of positions of need here. It's either going to be corner or edge rusher for me. And honestly, man, I've been watching a lot more Caleb Farley lately. Caleb Farley is nice. Caleb Farley might just be better than Patrick Surtain. I like what I see from Caleb Farley a lot, and I'm going to go with it this time. I'm going to take Caleb Farley over Patrick Surtain in this mock draft. Yeah, so Caleb Farley at Virginia Tech going to the Broncos. Now, right after I say that, this also could be another corner in Patrick Surtain, or it's going to be Rashawn Slater. That's going to be the pick for me. Either Rashawn Slater or Surtain. Definitely need O-line help and corner help. I think if Surtain falls here, I think that he's going to be picked up by the Cowboys. Very talented player. But honestly, I kind of like Farley better now after what I've seen. But anyways, number 11, the New York Giants. A lot of things they could use here as well. It's probably going to be linebacker. Could be Micah Parsons, but I don't know how serious these concerns are about him. Once we know more about that, I'll be able to exactly place a more accurate spot on him. But right now, not sure what's going on with that. But it's not going to be O-line. I highly doubt that. They've been focusing on O-line in the draft quite a bit lately. It's going to be... I'm going to go with Micah Parsons here. I gotta go with him. I think he could be a good fit for New York. Also could have been Kwity Paye at that spot. But right here, number 12, San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be Rashawn Slater for me. Rashawn Slater to the 49ers. Very, very good player. In my opinion, he's still the 2nd best O-line prospect in the draft, although he might be the best O-line player right now. So yeah, definitely a position of need for San Francisco. And he can play anywhere on the O-line. You don't have to play the tackle if you don't need to. But okay, number 13, San Diego Chargers. No, excuse me. No longer San Diego Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers, excuse me. So used to saying that. But anyways, Chargers, very tough position here. No, just kidding. Not exactly. This is going to be O-line. Do they go Darrisaw or do they go Cosme, though? That's going to be the question. Definitely could use both, but only can give him one. Right now, I'm kind of leaning toward Christian Darrisaw. I'm going to go with him. Christian Darrisaw to the Chargers. Number 14. Are we going to see 3 straight O-linemen off the board? That's 100% possible. That's a 1,000% possibility. I'm going to go with it. I'm going with 3 straight O-linemen. There it is. David Cosme. Number 15, no doubt about it, Kyle Pitts. If he falls to New England, they should not waste any time on the clock. Turn in that card. Kyle Pitts is off the board. Unless one of the top quarterbacks is there. Never mind. But if Kyle Pitts is alone on the board, gotta go Kyle Pitts there for them. Number 16, Cardinals. I've been giving them corner quite a bit lately, but there are some more positions of need. Running back, I think, is one of those, but I don't know if a running back's going to go this high. I could go with corner again. Haven't given anyone an edge rusher yet, and Kwity Paye is still on the board. So I'm going to mix things up and go with Kwity Paye out of Michigan to the Cardinals here. Number 17. This is going to be a little bit of a different one, too. I think they're going to go with a prospect guy, a guy who they are looking to develop along with the rest of the roster, because they're not really in playoff contention right now, let's be honest. I'm going to go with Gregory Rousseau, a guy who I think can help be developed and get better and better each season, because right now he's pretty raw. Now we're back to the Miami Dolphins, who previously drafted at the 3rd overall spot with Devontae Smith, wide receiver. So he's off the board. This could be linebacker, but I could see Micah Parsons falling here. Whether, don't know what's going on with him, but I'm gonna go running back. I'm gonna go Najee Harris, who's my RB1 in the class. Number 19, this could be a quarterback, and I'm actually going to go with quarterback. I'm going to go with the quarterback who really helped himself. He's really been helping himself as of late, and that's Mac Jones. Obviously, had a spectacular season in Alabama. Goes to Senior Bowl, absolutely balls out, rising his stock dramatically. And look at the significant fall off here. Mac Jones, 33rd overall prospect, and there's a huge drop off from next quarterback. So I can actually say with confidence now that Mac Jones is more than likely going to be a first-round pick. Mac Jones to the football team. Number 20, the Chicago Bears. Obviously, they would have probably loved to see Mac Jones go to them, but he was taken one pick before. So O-line is 100% position they need. But do they reach for an O-line at the spot when all the top guys are off the board? I don't know. Also, most of the top wide receivers are off the board, and this is a deep wide receiver class. So I think they pass on a wide receiver at this spot. So with that said, they probably will have to reach on an O-lineman and go with a guy that they like. Probably at tackle predominantly, and that's going to be Jalen Mayfield for me out of Michigan. Number 21, the Indianapolis Colts. Also another team who really would have loved to see Mac Jones go to them, but he is off the board. Philip Rivers has retired. Don't know what they're going to do about quarterback, so that would have been a big help to him, but he's off the board. So I'm going to go corner here since he's gone. J.C. Horn out of South Carolina will be the selection, although at the cornerback spot, I think I haven't seen many highlights of him as of late, but where in the world is he? Am I missing him? Shakur Brown. Shakur Brown's a guy to look out for. He's ranked 158 here. Probably going to be a second or maybe even a third round guy, but look out for him. Definitely not a first round talent though, but I like what I see from him. Alright, number 22, Tennessee Titans. I think this is 100% edge rush. And with Joseph Osai on the board, I think there's no way they can turn it down. Joseph Osai out of Texas will be the selection. Number 23, the New York Jets. Obviously, they just took Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU, with their second overall pick. More than likely trading Sam Darnold away somewhere for, I'm not even sure what they would trade him away for. But here could give him a weapon to work with. I'm not totally sold on that O-line. There's not much on that O-line besides Mekhi Becton, so I don't know why O-line's not a higher position of need here. But I am going to go with the defensive side of the ball. I'm going to go, dang man, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one. I'm going to go, yeah, I got to go corner. I've been thinking about it for a minute now. I got to go corner. I got to go with Asante Samuel out of Florida State. May not be a first round guy, but I think that is going to who the Jets are going to go with there. 24, I think this needs to be an O-line pick here. And a guy who really has also been helping himself as far as O-line goes. That's going to be, where in the world is he? Oh, wait, there it is. It's going to be Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State. People have been really rating this guy's stock of late, and I can understand why. Tevin Jenkins is looking good, and I think he's going to go here to the Steelers, who could be losing Alejandro Villanueva. There he is. Number 25, obviously the Jaguars took Trevor Lawrence with the first overall pick in the draft. Now, they have multiple things they could go with here. They need a lot of positions. Do they give him a weapon or help out that pretty poor defense? I'm not going to go with that, though. I think this could be O-line. But if not, I'm going to give him a weapon. Tight end. Oh man. Nah. On second thought, I'm gonna go defense. I'm gonna go safety. I'm gonna go with the best safety in the draft, in my opinion, and that's gonna be Trayvon Moehrig out of TCU. Number 26, the Cleveland Browns. Very impressive team this year. I think they need someone to go alongside the edge, alongside Myles Garrett. And I don't think it's Jalen Phillips. I don't see what everyone else sees on Jalen Phillips. I'm gonna go with Carlos Basham. Carlos Basham at the Senior Bowl was fantastic. He's a guy I've been talking about a little longer than everyone else has. Being an ACC guy and a Carolina fan, I've seen Carlos Basham play for quite a while. I've been very high on him. So I'm going to go with Carlos Basham here out of Wake Forest. Number 27 could be another edge guy with the Baltimore Ravens, but there's a couple more things they need, I think. I think I'm going to go with O-line here. With Elijah Vera Tucker on the board, I don't think they can turn that down here at 27. Number 28, I think this is 100% a linebacker. So with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah and Zaven Collins both on the board, that's going to be a really tough pick for me. Not sure where I'm going to go here. Zaven Collins is a big hit linebacker. I'm not sure what kind of guy the Saints would want more. I'm going to go with the versatility and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah from Notre Dame. Number 29, Green Bay Packers. This is going to be either corner or wide receiver, and I kind of like the wide receiver options more above the corner options that are available. So with that said, I'm going to go with a very versatile guy on the offense. You can put him in a lot of different places, and that's going to be I'm a cornerback, and that's going to be Kadarius Toney out of Florida. Number 30. The Buffalo Bills are on the clock, and it's going to be defense. I think I'm going to go Zaven Collins here. Could definitely use a corner, but most of the top corners for me are off the board. Could be an Eric Stokes or even a Greg Newsome. But I think they're going to go linebacker. I think I'm going to go Zaven Collins out of Tulsa. Number 31, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Obviously, this is the mock draft before the Super Bowl. So that's coming up for them. They could be losing a lot of edge help, and edge has been big for them this year. So that could be definitely be the pick, or it could be a wide receiver weapon. Rashad Bateman is on the board, so that could be the pick I go with. And I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. They could definitely use either one, but I think that's what I'm going to go with. Oh my, did I pick Terrace Marshall by accident? Shoot. Can I go back? I don't think I can go back. That's unfortunate. Terrace Marshall is not who I meant to pick. I meant to pick Rashad Bateman. That's totally my bad. So just imagine that's Rashad Bateman. My apologies there. Number 32, Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be O-line or wide receiver, more than likely, with the best top linebackers off the board. Nick Bolton is still available, but I'm not sure he's going to be a first-round pick. So, with that said, this could have been Terrace Marshall. So, I'm actually going to go with Rashad Bateman here, and just imagine that these picks are flip-flopped. That's going to be the final pick of the draft. Imagine Terrace Marshall and Rashad Bateman are flip-flopped to be the end of that. So, I'm going to sort through all these really quickly. And you can pause and see who your favorite team picked if you would like. But that's going to be Mock Draft 4.0. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.